the friends uncool, and what you do is nothing to brag about, unless it's something everyone has been talking about, or wish that they had. If it's branded as valuable, and if it gets a lot of looks, if your social status improves, then she might take interest in you. But that's the only reason why she would. She's not a good person, she's only cute, and this selfish, shallow piece of shit inside of her makes her ugly as sin. Time and time again, I've given her a chance. It almost believed that there was a human inside of her that really fucking cared. But I asked for too much, invested in a hollow, empty shell, the kind that gets filled with superficial trash. Not a soul, no heart. My friend, the monster, eats and sleeps and breathes the struggles of individuals just like yours, sustained by your grief. My friend, the narcissist, only cares about how good you can make her look, emotionally handicapped.
Hey, we're live. It's episode 10 of the Hot Garbage Podcast. It's double digits today.
Double
Just
digits.
realized that. We made it to double digits, boys.
You know, 2 is always better than
Numero-
1.
Oh my gosh. Double digits. I did not think we were going to make it here. When we started this podcast, what would it be? Did it be 10 weeks? 10 weeks ago. We're
11.
on
We
episode
skipped
10 now.
one. We skipped 1 week.
We did skip one, that's right.
11 weeks, man.
Kind of surprised we've only skipped one. Actually, I've skipped more than one.
Let's look at the.
That's why it's
I have an
surprising.
attendance chart
That's
right
why
above
it's
my
surprising.
screen right here.
I was about to say it doesn't feel like we've skipped only 1 week, but that's because I've skipped much more than that. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is I'm a lazy piece of shit, and Jimmy and Tyler are the real heroes of this podcast. I just want to start off by telling you guys about something really funny that I found on the internets. Somebody went into Skyrim and made their character look like Kratos, and it says when you can't afford to buy a new game.
Dude, I love the
That's pretty-
Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War mashups that people are doing. Ugh, all these
What do you
God of
mean?
War.
What's that?
Oh, they have like a God of War picture where it's Kratos and then Aloy, and then Aloy's like teaching the kid Kratos like how to shoot. You haven't seen the picture? And then there's a caption saying,
No, I haven't.
there's a caption saying like, what was it? It's like, I'll teach you how to shoot good so you can shoot down all the hopes and dreams of Xbox players.
Oh, that's
Shots
too real.
fired.
Too real.
You haven't seen have you guys seen the pictures of God of War and it's like comparing like the game on like different systems? Have you seen that one? IGN posted it on Twitter. And it's like God of War on like PlayStation and like Xbox is just like a black image.
Oh,
So funny. I love those sort of things.
IGN's savage.
IGN is
Oh,
getting
man.
there.
Oh, we got to stop or we're going to get into the console exclusivity thing, and then I feel like some hearts are going to get
Again.
broken. Some friendships will be destroyed.
You have to have
So like I
friendships
said
first.
earlier, yeah, exactly. It's fucking damn it, Tyler. It's episode 10 of the Hot Garbage Podcast. We are here. It'll be a double bonus week again because we just uploaded episode 9 to YouTube and our podcast site tonight.
Was there another? Was the double bonus? Did it actually happen?
I don't think the original double bonus ever happened because
So it's the
we
first double
cut
bonus.
it again. Yeah.
If it happened.
So I'm gonna claim the blame for this one because Tyler's been pretty good about sending me the audio right after each show, and then I'm just in bed by that time, and I'm like, well, fuck this. So apparently I don't care about our viewers or our listeners enough to get my ass out of bed and upload a thing that takes me like 2 minutes.
I have a video. I have like a little notification from YouTube that says it's failed. So
Yeah.
that's my excuse. Everyone
Yeah,
boycott
so if
YouTube.
If you're in the mood for some hot garbage, you get a double dose this week.
2 hours. Actually, it's more than 2 hours. I think.
Take 2 of these and call us next week. Sunday night to be exact.
Yeah, we're gonna open up a hotline. People
At
can call in
approximately
during the show that we don't
Tell
do
us.
live.
Dude, if we ever get big enough where we have like a call-in thing, that would be amazing.
We just need like a Google
You
Voice
bet.
number, and people can leave us voice messages, and we just listen to them the next week.
That
pretty good
sounds,
idea,
yeah,
actually.
That sounds much better than sifting through
It sounds like a good idea to get
actual phone calls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. What I need to do to get a Google Voice voicemail, and then everyone can just call in, and
Do it.
then we will listen to what people say. Our 2 people will call in and just talk shit about us for like 16 minutes.
A lot
That
of the
sounds
big time
about
radio
right.
shows are actually doing that nowadays. They're doing voicemails instead of like live callers because it's like I don't know, it's easier, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's episode 10, and we're gonna start off with a little bit of what you're doing. So, does anybody in the class want to volunteer to show and tell first?
Well, I like ass, Carson. So I'd like to talk about Assassin's Creed. Is that okay, Jimmy?
That is, but that's not your topic. What the fuck?
Assassins. I want
Fucking
to
switcheroo
hear
on me?
some assassins, dude.
So
Fucking Tyler
So-
volunteers to go first, and then just throw somebody else's subject.
I didn't
out there, basically
volunteer.
forcing Jimmy's hand.
I made it clear that I wanted
it
to
was
hear
bait and
this.
switch. It was a bait and
Bait and
switch.
Yes,
switch.
yes,
Alright.
he got me.
Yeah, that's a bait and switch.
Yeah. So second week assessment of Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna
Ooh.
bash it. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, but
There's
the
the
leveling
but.
system's pretty like mediocre in that like if someone's 2 levels higher than you, you just get like stomped. And the combat has a lot of like skill taken from it. I feel like they could have went down more the like Arkham. I mean, they're already stealing so much shit. Like, yeah, just steal Arkham's instead of someone else's. Because it doesn't feel like the dodge mechanics are worthwhile or anything's like good enough. And the story's pretty
Remind me, which
Yeah,
Assassin's
but
Creed are we talking
it's
about
fun.
again?
Origins.
Origins.
The
Okay.
newest
Okay.
one.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty mediocre.
So what I'm
But
hearing,
It's
yeah,
like
sorry,
super
go ahead.
grindy. Like the
Mhm.
story missions to play. Like we finish the story missions at level 15, and then they go up to level 40. It's like to continue on the story, you have to get to level 40, and it's pretty grindy. Like it's not like a smooth level 40. It's like fucking RuneScape level 40 or some shit. It's like ridiculous. Takes forever.
Yeah, what I'm hearing is Jimmy's pissed that you can't just spam counter the entire fucking time and kill everybody. That's what I heard. Because that's what the old Assassin's Creed. You could just spam counter the entire time, and then people come at you, and you just fucking murder
Yeah.
them.
But I
So,
mean,
yeah.
I feel like of all people, Shadows of Mordor like did a better job with it for all realistic states.
Yeah,
Like
Shadow of
there's
Mordor has perfect combat, pretty much.
there's counters in that game, but there's people who can like counter your shit, and there's people who they have the shields that they can break, and then the people who can vault break, and you know and then the nemesis system actually makes those people who are like 2 levels higher than you, like you can get killed by some guy who's just like 2 levels higher than you and just like 2 hits you, and it's not really like fun because he doesn't have any like the nemesis system feels like a better way of leveling. I don't know. It just
What?
feels like
Wait, what's the Nemesis system again?
Nemesis
It's,
system is
Shadows-
Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
played that game.
they have
So,
like
yeah.
enemies that will like have specific attributes. Oh, they're weak to fire or whatever. But they also have like really strong strengths. Like they can have poison arrows that just like hit you for a ton of damage, and they're like high level.
I see.
And they also like command troops and stuff. So like they can have bodyguards or things.
Yeah, it's a super dynamic enemy system. Like these, like if you kill a general or something, there's no guarantee that he's not going to come back and like kill you later, and like he remembers exactly how you. It's like if like let's say I go kill this orc general with like an exploding barrel because he's weak to fire. There's no chance that he's not going to come back like 5 or 6 hours later into the game and within like be like, oh, you fucking murdered me with fire. I'm like immune to
And
that
he'll be
now
like
because I
charred. He'll be
learned.
like-
Yeah,
He'll be like all like messed up, and he'll be like
his character model will have like burn scars on him. It's really cool.
Hmm.
And then
And
he'll be
it's
like
like-
immune to
yeah.
fire or some shit.
And it's like, oh, motherfucker, Krog is back, and I can't kill him with fire this time, and now he's super fucking strong. And yeah, it's like then they remember shit, and like they communicate with each other, and they
Or like
yeah,
you don't have to
yeah.
kill every single one. Like some people will just run off and escape you.
Yeah,
And then
it's-
they like level up, and sometimes like if you get killed, like the person levels up and then they remember they're like,
Mhm.
I wasted you. Heh.
yeah. And if you did, if one of them kills you, they become like super fucking strong.
Yeah.
And it's just it's revolutionary. Really, it's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Can't believe you haven't heard of that.
I haven't played the games. Yeah,
Oh,
It's honestly not the best game ever, but all I'm saying is at least I felt like the combat was more rewarding
fuck! I think it's up
and
there. I
skill.
think it's an amazing game. I'm biased. I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd, so
But
I think
then
it's a great game.
the other argument that I had for the argument that I have for Assassin's Creed that makes me feel good about it is that it's just like you're going through and you're sightseeing. Like you're just sightseeing in that game. There's really nothing. There's no substance to it. It's fun. It's not hard. That's kind of a good part about it is like, you can just sit there and breeze through it.
Mhm.
Not have to worry about being skilled and just go and see the land and talk to some people.
Yeah, but you're essentially trying to breeze through 30 levels though. That's rough.
That's my complaint.
Yeah, that's rough, even for like WoW or something. I played a few games where it's like you play through the story and you're supposed to level progression enough to where like, oh, I'm just a little bit far away from the next story quest. Actually, I did it for my mobile game I played, and then it got to the point where it's like, hey, you're done with the story quest. We're gonna drop you off halfway to the next story quest level, and I'm like, 50 levels? The fuck? It's annoying.
Yeah.
I do not like that.
They make
And
you
this
work
is
for
like
it,
level
yeah.
like 15. We're already like screwed here. So
Hmm.
It's also
already
just poor
dropped
mission
up to level
design.
40. Like
Should have bought the
30.
Yeah.
DLC, dude. The day one package.
Should have bought the day one package. Does that give you an XP bonus? That's some
No, I thought it gives you
bullshit.
special weapons though.
I
I'm
don't feel
pretty
like
sure.
special weapons would be worth it.
But if they give you,
Because
if you're like stronger, can't you just like breeze through higher level enemies and get
It's-
experience?
Yeah, but it's Borderlands, so like every weapon that you get is like useless once you get the exact same weapon with better stats.
I see.
Cricket.
I just didn't know if he was done or not.
Yeah, go for it. No.
What else?
Do you need to know more about Assassin's Creed?
I just want to know more about Assassin's Ram Ranch, but that's okay. Guess we're gonna save that for another time. It's on the chart. I'm just surprised that you would just, ignore something
Someone
clearly
else
on
said
your
that.
talk chart.
Okay, yeah.
We have little scripts,
I've
guys, by
never
the way,
noticed that.
and Jimmy is clearly choosing not to follow the script, and I'm just disappointed. It's very unprofessional from Jimmy,
Yeah.
who literally has the
Jimmy
most
wrote the
professional
script that
setup.
He doesn't want to follow.
He wrote the script that he doesn't want to follow. Okay, you know what? It's okay. I'll save the day. I'll just jump in here. So I actually was supposed to talk about a Splatoon 2 tournament. I didn't even do the tournament.
What?
Well, I
Why
wrote
would you
that
type it in there then?
because I wanted to talk about how I didn't do the tournament.
Well, okay. Can you preface this with a description of Splatoon 2? Because I'm genuinely I've heard Splatoon 2.
We have
but I
talked
don't-
about it on the show.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
need.
but
I need,
Carson
like, a
probably
more
wasn't
detailed,
here
like,
that
Tell
episode.
me.
He wasn't.
Tell me,
That was the
no,
Nintendo episode.
I listened because that was with Liddy Lou, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I listened to it, but I did not
Yeah, it
because the whole
was.
time I'm talking about Splatoon, and I'm like, what's Splatoon 2? Tell me about it. Like, what makes it different from other games? I want a description.
Splatoon 2 is literally the single greatest third person shooter ever known to existence.
Is it?
It blows.
Is it free?
No.
It's Switch.
Fuck.
It's
No.
I mean,
Oh, it's on
it's-
Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't play it. Sorry. Continue, please.
No, it's a pretty good. It's a normal third party, or it's a normal
Third person.
excuse me, shooter game. Involves ink basically. You kind of like splat with ink essentially. One person's one color, one person's the other color. And there's like a variety of modes and stuff. Like the main mode is turf war. Whoever can splat their color the most all over the place. But it's like dynamic. You have squid form, so that any ink that's your colors, you can like travel in the ink, like basically underwater, and it'll refill your ink essentially. You have a little gauge, so you can only use so much ink before you have to go under and kind of refill it back up. And then there's just like a ton of weapons. There's like dual pistols that have tons of different attributes on each single one. You have like a washing machine that shoots like a mortar. You have a paintbrush that'll just literally roll around like a melee weapon, splatting everywhere. You have grenades. You have like curling bombs. You like curl off of walls and stuff. It's just like a ton of cool mechanics in the actual like equipment and stuff. And then like each of your clothing equipment, you have 3 clothing equipments, and they have like 4 abilities basically that go with them that make your character special. So it's a pretty deep type-ish game, but it's pretty fun. Nintendo's holding an open tournament and like the finalists get to go to E3 to play in this upcoming weekend, which I was kind of excited for. But our fourth person bailed actually, so that's why we didn't play. And it's okay. They have like specific modes for ranked. And just unplug myself. Anyways, they have like specific modes for ranked, and one of the modes that really is annoying is it's called Clam Blitz, and basically you collect 10 little clams, and then you get into like a super clam, and then you throw the super clam at someone's goal, and then the goal explodes, like the shield around it explodes, and then everyone can just like bombard it with clams and beat the shit out of it. But it's really weird because you can shoot the clam, and like you can jump to people. So like what you do is like you just sit in your little base and you collect 10 little clams until you evolve, and then one of your dudes just like hides in the enemy's base, and you just like do a super jump to their base and then just throw the clam at. Then you have to have one guy on defense, that stays back and protects your base, and it's weird when you have like 4-on-4 fights and you have all these weird ass game modes that they throw in there. And these are like the ranked modes. So like the one where you just like want to ink as much as possible is not actually a ranked mode. It's just a normal mode. But there's some cool ones. I watched some finals last year, and they had like a tower control one where it's the same as like the cart from TF2 or whatever the thingy is, protect the payload from Overwatch. It's like the same thing, but like with like ink essentially. But it's a really cool game. Honestly, I'm not really good at shooters, but I guess maybe it's just the way that this one is and the different mechanics behind the weapons. It feels really good. There's like snipers and stuff. There's like traditional weapons like a normal rifle and stuff. It's really cool. I'd really recommend people check it out, honestly.
It sounds like it's pretty competitive though. Like actually has like almost, I wouldn't say esport potential, but it sounds like there's like they're having tournaments and stuff.
Yeah,
like
Nintendo hosts a lot of tournaments. They try to push their products pretty well, but I mean it's nowhere close to
Yeah.
anything big. But
well, that's what I say. Like, which is weird because like you don't normally associate Nintendo with like tournaments and competition. Like Smash is the only really Nintendo game I can think of that has like competitions and like high quality competitive like.
It's true, and that's not even really ran by Nintendo, anyways.
Yeah. So was there a Splatoon 1? Because I've heard of Splatoon 2, but I never even knew there was like an original Splatoon.
Yeah, there was
what
a Splatoon 1 on the Wii U, I believe.
It must not have been very good.
No, it was really good. It was actually got rated really well. That's why they were able to come out with the second one. Everyone was super hyped for it. The second one's just phenomenal. I think it's just because the Switch is great in the first place.
I was gonna say, so did Nintendo just like not market it well, or what?
This is Wii U.
It's true. Jimmy's got a great point. The Wii U was kind of like a dead system from the get-go, and they kind of marketed it horribly in the first place. The whole Wii U saga is like some weird-ass shit where Nintendo's like, this console's new and great, and then everyone's like, but it's pretty much the same as the first one.
It was basically the Wii for people who wanted to play on digital displays and pay an extra couple $100 to do so.
But yet they put like all the brand new games on it that are really nice anyways. It basically is just a beefed up Wii that could play like better games. That's it. But then they weren't going to put any more Wii games out. So it was like, it's like, what's the term? It's like a little incremental change, but then like they sold it for full price anyways. So people didn't really like that. They were like, wait, this is the same as the Wii, or this is a new Wii? No one understood.
So Splatoon is what's going on at the beginning of the new Smash trailer.
That's correct. That's what everyone's.
That's what that is.
That's why everyone got confused, because literally in the Nintendo Direct they announced the new Splatoon 2 DLC that's coming out, which looks great.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we have one other thing. And then they showed the Splatoon thing, and everyone's like, oh, fucking, they're going to remake Splatoon 1 and put it on the Switch. That's kind of cool, I guess. And then the Inkling turns around, and then fucking Smash 4. Smash 6.
Big
whatever,
Switch.
Smash
That's
5.
why it was such a hype trailer, because everybody's like, oh, it's just Splatoon. And like, oh, fuck, it's Smash.
Yeah. That's why everyone's freaking out.
That makes so much sense.
They segmented it perfectly because they put it right off the Splatoon announcement, and then everyone's like Splatoon characters, and they're like Splatoon characters in Smash.
I'm watching it right now. Like that's hype as fuck now that I know what that is, because it's like in her eye.
It's really great
when
cinematic.
When you realize what the symbol is, everybody just like loses their fucking mind.
Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I like to go over like Nintendo announcements for games and stuff like in the past, like 2004 or 2005 E3. It's always just so hype watching Nintendo reveals. I don't know. I can't remember any other system really doing crazy reveals like Nintendo does.
Why can't they market their systems like that when they actually come out?
It's hard though. I mean, Nintendo can't
Don't market for
really
shit.
market. Nintendo can market their own games, but all the other like
Yeah.
sub developers have to market theirs, I suppose. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
that trailer has
Mm.
whole new meaning now.
I don't know. Something to think about some other day, I suppose.
I feel like they did a good job with Zelda in the launch of the system, as far as the hype train.
Which Zelda? The last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean Nintendo's done really good. Like even the Odyssey announcement when it first started was really good. I watched the Super Mario Sunshine one and it was super hype. Which, by the way, if you watch the Super Mario Sunshine announcement, it literally is this complete level and design that's nowhere in the game, but it's really cool to watch. I've seen like I saw the Melee one. Dude, the Melee one, everyone's just like, the fuck is this? Is this Smash Bros? Why is everything 3D? Everyone was freaking the fuck out, but. Nintendo reveal is always just like a million people like crying together, holding each other, all men, all 32. But yeah, that's
See
it.
this kid. I'm watching a live reaction right now, and some kid like watching the trailer for the first time. He saw the Splatoon thing, and he's immediately like, "Oh, it's Smash! This is Smash! I freaking knew it!" So that kid called it right away.
Dude, I called it. I watched some of my popular Nintendo YouTube people that I watch. I was watching their reactions, and they're all like, Splatoon 1. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, no, dude, this is Smash. Everyone's like, no. And I'm like, dude, this is
How'd you
fucking
know?
Smash.
What made you think it was Smash?
It's just the time. I mean, it's just the timing. There's no way that they would remake Splatoon 1, number 1, because that's stupid. They have Splatoon 2. And then number 2, they just announced the big DLC for Splatoon. Like, why would they have a Splatoon segment, but towards the end where they don't explain anything? Like, and these are always how Nintendo does their trailers. Like I said, go watch the Brawl and the Melee ones. This is how they do the Smash trailers. Like, this is how they put you in, man. They're like, hey, we got some more stuff. It's Smash Bros. Like it's just it's way past time. The Switch needs something,
Dude,
and a new Smash Bros.
Time to talk.
Yeah, I can't. E3 is coming up, dude. E3 is soon.
They're gonna
Holy
make
shit.
They're gonna make a fucking killing. Oh yeah, we gotta do like a full E3 episode, right?
Oh
like,
no.
Do we?
Has
No.
E3, has E3 been good? I haven't seen E3 for years. It's been pretty like
I
mediocre.
think you don't have to do. I think it'd be cool to do an E3 episode.
Oh, it's in June. Okay, we have some time. Sweet. I was like,
I'm
Yes,
down
man.
if it's like actually like
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, and if it's boring, I'll probably just be like, yeah, it was pretty boring.
Well,
would
I never.
I want to live stream the Nintendo Direct for E3. I definitely want to do that. That's gonna be
Like,
so
what do you mean,
crazy.
like a live? Oh, like you want to watch it live instead of like watch it later? Is that what you mean?
No, like you watch it live and you stream it your reaction basically, so people.
Oh, okay. Like you would Twitch stream and then so
It's like a
everybody can see it,
live
yeah.
live tweet,
live
but
reaction. Yeah.
tweets.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is,
Twitch.
I'm always working or something during E3, so I can never watch it live. So I would have to like watch it later.
Yeah, it depends. Since it's 3 days, you kind of are hit or miss. But I mean, since it's in June, I have enough
Yeah.
time to figure it out and take a day off, I suppose.
Dude, once Hot Garbage gets big enough, we'll do like a 24-hour Twitch stream and raise money for all of us to go to E3.
No,
Hot Garbage at E3.
dude, I would rather go to E3 before E3 got opened up to everyone. Once it got opened up to everyone, the costs are like literally just. My step.
Can you blame them though?
Yeah, why would you open it up to the people? It's dumb. It's a
Dude, it's all
trade
about the
event.
money.
It's a
It's
trade
all about
event.
the green. Yeah, well, they can make
Ugh.
money, so they're gonna do it.
Well, then make better E3s. It hasn't
What
been
would-
better.
what would-
Yeah, it hasn't
would you
been
wanna
good
go
for a
to?
while.
What
What?
video game festival would you want to go to? Like,
I mean, I'd
what-
rather go
like,
to
what
PAX
con-
at that point. I'd
Ooh,
save my
PAX
money
would
and
be
go to
sweet.
PAX, and then at least I can play stuff. You're not gonna play
Well,
stuff at E3. There's no way you'll get in. There's too many lines.
We
now.
will.
Even
Well-
even if you get in, there's no way you'll play it.
Yeah, and you have to pay so much money just to go to like specific like shows and stuff. Like you can get a
Yeah.
pass and not even get to play games.
Well, once we get big enough, we'll do a little Twitch 24-hour fundraiser or something. Figure out raise some money, and we'll go to PAX.
That's actually really reasonable. It's like $50 a person, so plus
Well,
like travel.
we gotta raise $150 then.
That's
Gotta
not,
pay-
it's
pay
not
for
hard
hotels.
if you know what to take off.
Gotta
Carson.
pay for hotel. Gotta pay for travel. If you know what to take off.
Exactly.
All right. How long have we been talking about? How long have we been talking about Nintendo?
He needs some more acid in his eyes before he takes another button off.
Dude, I'm having like the
Oh,
worst
man.
dry eyes, so I think
Alright.
it's allergy.
All right,
Yeah.
Carson, give me the update.
All right,
The
So-
weekend news.
dude. Yeah, this is your weekend update. Carson K. Quinnell. My Timberwolves got a win Saturday night. against the best team in the NBA. So that was fun.
What are we at in the series?
The series is the Houston Rockets lead it 2-1.
That's not bad. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's best of 7. So first to 4. There's another game. The game 4 is going to be in Minnesota. I really wish I could go. And then they go back to Houston, then back to Minnesota, then back to Houston. So we got to win one in Houston if you have a chance of winning the series. But there's a chance. So that's making me feel pretty good. Let's see, I'm getting ready for a D&D game next weekend. I gotta make my character this week, and then we're playing on Saturday. It's gonna be a D&D over Discord. I'm pretty excited because I know a lot of people that do D&D, which I didn't think it was very popular anymore. I know Tyler was saying before we went live that he does it. I know our friend Danny Klein, Doug's, plays D&D. I feel like I know somebody else who plays D&D, but I mean, I think Nathan Tangaro might play D. I don't know. So I know some other people that play D&D, I'm sure, but I mean, they must like it because Danny says he loves it. I know. Tyler, do you consistently play D&D? Like, is it?
I've been trying to. I've been like playing off and on with a few different campaigns. We just started a text-based campaign at my work, which is pretty fun.
Oh.
I actually enjoy that style a little bit because we don't do much at work. So
How does that work?
There's this app. It's called Rolls, I think, like ROLZ or something, and it just brings you into this text chat, and everyone joins the web room, and then you just talk and text, and then you can do like automatic rolls and stuff. And I just carry my own sheet and just read off of it if I need to, and it works well. I mean, it's not as nice as everyone talking at once, but
you're just playing D&D but using Messenger, basically.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Kind of.
It works out pretty well.
See, that doesn't sound as fun to me, but I mean, I'm sure it has its perks.
I mean, it's just great because I love when people just start screaming in like the middle of work. I have a very annoying character. I have a surfer dude character that's like literally has like -3 intelligence. So I say some really dumb shit and people just get so mad. I like to make the annoying characters. I have in our main campaign that we actually meet for. I have like a really annoying female, and I basically just talk like I'm 18, and
remind me to never play D&D with you.
What? So I can do normal stuff.
I would probably betray your character.
Dude,
I would do whatever I can to kill you.
Speaking of characters, what are you gonna make, Carson?
Yeah, Carson.
I started working on my character. I think we're doing more of like a medieval, typical D&D. What you normally think of. With a little bit. Yeah, there's a little like with the guy who started it. He has a pirate character, I guess. I don't know. I just picked some basic ass. I'm like some elf. Like I don't know. I've always been into like the art, like the cool, like the Legolas style, like elf that's just like accurate as fuck with a bow and arrow. So that's normally what I'm gonna go for. I gave him a cool backstory, like the generic, boring, like my father was a hero. Do I want to follow in his footsteps or create my own destiny? I have yet to decide. Some bullshit like that. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I got to finish the character this week. I'm kind of putting it off because it seems kind of complicated because we're doing it online. But
do you know what edition you're doing?
What edition?
Yeah, there's like different
D&D
editions.
I am not the dungeon master, so I do not know what edition it is. But the guy who's running it, my friend, he's like, he gave us all the links and stuff to make our character online and stuff. So we're doing it. We're gonna be in Discord. So that'll be kind of fun. I read online, they're like, don't do D&D without the core books. You need to have the core edition, like the rule books. Don't even try it without it. And they're like $100. I don't know if he's bought them or not, but.
Oh, no, you don't need that. I mean, well, to be fair, the people that I play with, they're like literally have read the books like 90 times over. So they're really smart, but.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. You don't need the books. It's not that hard to figure out. The best thing is just you gotta put time into it, because if you just pick generic stuff, it's not gonna feel personable to you. You have to like dig deep and make those great backstories and stupid shit, and you'll start to get into it more at that point.
Well, Saturday will be a test run, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun.
Remember, you can do anything you want, Carson. Just remember, literally, you can if you want to kill your own teammates, you can do that. Like it's a story for a reason.
Maybe I'll take my pants off and go slap some bad person with a dick.
I literally had someone. I tried to like pick up this barmaid, and our other dude made me shit my pants. So, because I was trying to pick up the person they were talking to, and it was working. I actually rolled like 21, so she was like super into me, and I was walking out the door with her, and then he cast a spell to make me shit my pants.
He has a spell that makes you shit your pants.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I just was like, this is awkward.
my
I was like, DM, is she still into me though?
That's hilarious.
So have fun with it, man.
He had to roll her perception.
Oh, I will, yeah.
I have to roll her perception to see if she knows that shit. Insight. You need to check religion. This is a nature check.
If she could perceive the fact that Tyler just shat himself, like, does she know I just shat myself?
Yeah,
playing
seriously.
off? Is it cool?
I need to have them inspect this again. This did not go properly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. And like, the people that I'm playing with, I have a feeling they're gonna take it super seriously. So I could totally be that guy that's just fucks with everybody, just ruins everything.
But it's so much fun. I mean, it's probably more fun for you, but
just based on what you told me, that sounds like a blast. We'll see.
They just have
Saturday's
fun with
a test run. Yeah, it's a test run to see how it goes. I'm thinking it'll be. He said it's gonna be a continuous adventure, so it'll be like a multiple. Like this adventure, we'll stay on this adventure. So maybe I'll do some tinkering with my character and go for something different besides like the boring badass elf. We'll see. What else is going on? We'll move on. Westworld is back. Westworld season 2 premiered tonight.
Hi.
Yeah, I know Tyler and I watched it. Jimmy doesn't watch. I'm not really gonna talk any spoilers, honestly. It was finished. I came back and I was like, "Hey, Darcy, Westworld 2 is premieres tonight," and she's like, "Eh." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean, man? We watched the whole season 1 last year, and it was we liked it." And she's like, "It was." She said, "You liked it. I thought it was, I'm not that into it." And that kind of made me think, like, is Westworld a show that you like get hyped for that it's back, or is it you kind of just like, we'll see.
One of my friends was like really into it, and I was just, I'm just kind of like I didn't like watch the first season. I watched the first season, but I didn't really feel like I didn't really feel like I was invested in it. Like I was just kind of like, oh, this is pretty cool. This is kind of a cliffhanger. This is a good story.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I mean, I'll watch the second season, but I don't know if I'll watch it like consecutively every single night like I just did tonight. Like I might just watch it some other day.
But you did watch the premiere of season 2 tonight.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no spoilers here, but season 1 with any show, there's a lot of world building, a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Expansion? The character development?
No, exposition.
Crisis?
Just kind of explaining like, hey, like setting the the building blocks, like just so the viewer knows, okay, this is how this works, this is how this works, this is what's going on. And season 2, the premiere was kind of gave me that sense like shit's about to go down. Like now you know what's going on. We're gonna start telling you a really good story. So I'm actually, and even Darcy at the end of the premiere tonight was kind of like, all right, I'm feeling it. Like shit, it's about to get. I feel like it's about to get interesting. So hopefully season 2 is a lot more involved and engaging and more exciting than season 1. Because I think Tyler, I felt the same way you did. I was kind of like, I'm watching it, like it's interesting, but I'm not like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen next episode? I never had that. So
I think the last like 3 episodes before the season finale of season 1 was like really great on building everything up. But
yeah,
this episode, honestly, it was just so much like random shit going on, which I mean, it made sense and everything, but I was just kind of like, I felt like the trailers for the season were more like cool than that episode. It just felt like it fell down a few notches, and I'm kind of like, well, now I'm gonna have to build. Yeah, but now we're gonna have to build it up over a few more episodes, bro. I got too much other shit to watch. I got I'm a Cutie Pie to watch. I got Dyrone. I got my Scara videos to catch up on, dude. Simple flips.
I felt like tonight was a lot of, okay, we're gonna bring you back in, get you caught up.
It's true.
This is where this person's at. This person's at.
It's
so
true.
Now I'm hoping they don't do that for like 5 episodes, like a lot of shows do, because it bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they hit the ground rolling with the next episode, and then we'll have to see the next episode.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
so Jimmy,
smoke. You have to smoke at next episode. Smoke weed every day.
So I guess my question to Tyler, because Jimmy hasn't seen it, if somebody says, "Hey, what show should I watch?" Would you recommend Westworld, or would you? No, you wouldn't. That's the big question.
I don't know what show I would recommend if that makes you feel better. I'd be like, hey, you can check out Westworld if you like crazy ass sci-fi, but like I don't know. Go watch Criminal Minds. Go watch fucking CSI Miami. I don't know.
So what I would say, yeah. So what I would say to Jimmy is, if you end up wanting to see it and you want to talk about it, I'd watch. Yeah, I recommend it. Watch it. See what you think. But like, if you get into it and you're like, I'm not feeling it, then
But what you should
whatever.
watch
You might
is
like
It's on
Black
it.
Mirror.
HBO, right?
Yeah, HBO. Yeah.
I've heard Black Mirror is fucking weird, dude.
Watch
I've
Black
been
Mirror.
watching Barry, dude. Barry's been good.
Which one?
What?
Barry, that's been coming out on HBO.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I also don't
It's
know what it is.
the guy from SNL who does Stefan. I'm awful with names, but
Bill Hader.
Yeah.
sure. And he plays like this assassin who
What?
doesn't want to be an assassin anymore.
Oh, I
and
saw
he
the trailer
wants
for
to,
that.
Like
Yeah.
take like he wants to take like an acting class from the
Yeah. I saw that.
lawyer guy.
Is
Is
that
it
actually
good?
good?
Dude, it's hilarious so far.
Dude, these
Wait, is
Netflix
it a
HBO
comedy?
shows are stepping up.
What'd you say, Carson?
Is it a comedy or is it like a drama?
Oh yeah, it's a total comedy. Yeah. Like
Hmm.
he's got a little like love interest, but it's mostly like a drama, comedy, romance, messed up weird thing where he like obviously kills people because he's an assassin. So watch it.
Did you
I'm
watch
not gonna
it?
spoil
I'm gonna watch this trailer real quick.
Did you watch Atlanta, Jimmy?
I did watch it.
Do you like Atlanta?
Season 1. I love Atlanta.
Okay, I like it
I
too.
mean, I don't know if it's everyone's like it's the best thing I've ever seen. I was like, I don't know if it's that good, but it's one of the better things that came out for sure.
It feels really weird, but honestly, it feels so spot on for Black culture. I don't want to say that live, but it really does. Honestly, like the whole premise
Yeah.
behind Atlanta and everything really feels like it, and it's not necessarily always funny, but it just feels right. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I'm always assuming that it's spot on because it's Donald Glover, but I
Donald Glover, dude.
personally have no experience, so
The
I'm
cast
not
is
gonna
great.
But yeah, man, like the world there is so interesting for me to explore and see, and yeah, it's an awesome show. Would recommend it. Did you see the other Hulu original one that was Handmaidens? My wife pulled me into that one.
The which one?
Handmaidens Tale.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Handmaid's Tale. Heard about it. Haven't seen it.
It was okay. It was pretty good.
It was okay.
Did you guys have you guys watched Altered Carbon on Netflix?
I've heard of Alter Carbon, haven't watched it.
That one's
I've
pretty
not
good.
heard
Hi,
of it.
kitty.
Hi, Kat.
Get that
Kitty.
pussy out of my face.
What, dude? Who doesn't like that?
I'm allergic. I can it's making me
He's
weird
getting allergic right now.
looking at that thing.
The cat's like, dude, you avoided me for a week, you bitch. Oh, dude, don't knock over my water. What is wrong with you? Okay. Anyways,
Yeah. Also, one more thing for me. Infinity War Avengers comes out this week, and I'm hype as fuck about that.
oh yeah, I kind of want to watch it,
yeah.
but
You kind of wanna watch? Are you fucking
I
high?
don't think I've watched a Marvel movie since like the
This
last Avengers.
movie is going to be. It's been 10
Yeah.
years in the making.
Yeah,
It's gonna
but
be
so has my
amazing.
body, and you don't see me being on billboards.
Your body's been 10 years in the making.
Yeah, 25 actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know.
Jimmy, are you not hyped for Avengers?
Man, I'm so like over it. It's not that it's like bad, it's that I'm just tired of it.
I kind of agree, honestly. I like. I
Tired
think
of
the movie
what?
will be great, but I'm just over these superheroes everywhere.
There's like 2 or 3 a year, you know? And
You
it's
guys are
like,
dead to me.
It's saturating.
Black
It's
Panther is
saturating for
great,
sure.
but it's too much superhero. Spider-Man's too much superhero. Thor is too much
Deadpool.
superheroes.
You gotta like Deadpool.
All right, I'll watch Deadpool too, but that's literally because I haven't watched a single other movie. Like I'm saving all myself just for Deadpool, and that's all I can
And
manage.
it's meta enough to make it sense in this like economy of endless superhero movies.
Gosh, you
It's
guys are breaking my
true.
heart.
But what do you
You're breaking
want?
me
Like
down
it's
here.
just literally a money tunnel. Like they're literally putting in like, hey guys, remember that one hero? Like let's do Ant-Man and Wasp. You know, now is the next series coming out, and they did Hornets and like what else are we gonna turn? Let's do Big Wheel from Spider-Man next. You remember Big Wheel? He was a big wheel.
Yeah, I guess it's not for everybody, I guess, but yeah, I can't get enough. So it's I'm fucking hyped as hell. It's gonna be
Did
good.
you like the new Ninja Turtles too?
No, I fucking hated it.
Yeah, who likes
The
that?
movies are dog shit. I want some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. That's what I want in my life. They need to just make that over and over again.
Yeah, but because you're like paying into the superhero nonsense, we get shit ass crap like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now.
No,
So thanks,
okay.
Carson. This is what you give
I'm
us.
talking about the good superhero movie, like you said, Black Panther.
Yeah, but in
Thor.
order for them to
Not these
want to
random
make these movies, they
bullshit
have to
Teenage
rehash
Mutant Ninja
this
Turtles.
shit ass superheroes that are like super relevant. They're like, let's bring in all the garbage from Stan Lee's toilet.
Yeah, no,
Like, oh, it's
that I did not
clogged.
agree with. By the way, Ant-Man is a good movie.
Yeah, it is. I know. I'm just talking
yeah,
shit about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm just
So,
talking about how they're
the-
literally
the-
digging characters. it
Yeah,
feels
the
like.
fucking TMNT is just no, I agree with you. Those are dumb, but I'm talking about that like the main ones that come out. I love those.
You know what? You know what
but
we
not-
need?
yeah.
We need Transformers. We need Megan Fox. We need
Oh, shut
fucking
the fuck up.
Shia LaBeouf. We need them back in action. We need
No, dude.
Bumblebee. We need Big Wheel. We need all of them.
No.
Optimus Primo.
Shia
Metatron.
LaBeouf.
They haven't made a good Transformers movie since the fucking I guess the
First
second
one.
was
Yeah,
okay.
dude, we need to go back to Transformers 1.
First one. The
Bring
first
them
one
all
was the only
back.
good one.
We
Yeah,
need,
first one was good.
you know what we need?
I
You know what
remember
super
when
we
I
need?
quit watching Transformers was the second one when they literally make the big hanging ball joke, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm done with Transformers.
Jimmy just like pushing stop, like done, just walks away from his TV.
I was in the theater too, and everyone was laughing at the
It's
ball
even
joke
better.
with like
fucking
this giant
theater.
robot
Done.
with the balls, and I'm just like, everyone thought it was so funny. I was like, I'm not buying into this.
Jimmy's just stupid, Kyle. Done.
Shia LaBeouf, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Shia LaBeouf
Yeah,
is just like,
no,
let's
fine.
throw this in here, guys. It's gonna be hilarious. And I'll be like, Shia, what's wrong with you?
Oh my gosh.
Jazz
That's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have for what you're doing for this week. How long have we been on already? Has it been an hour already?
It's been pretty far.
Really?
42
Damn.
minutes.
Dude, time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're literally just talking about what you should have talked about for the entire episode.
Tyler, I have a question. Do you have the ability? I guess that would suck for the audio. I would say, do you have the ability to like throw up the sneaky cosplay picture?
Yeah,
It
hold up.
only works if you're watching on YouTube. If you're, I guess maybe I'll put the link in the description. So what we're about to talk about is
A trap.
something that has been very
You want
controversial
what?
in
You
my
want
life.
Siver, I imagine.
Yes, I want that hot pizza Siver. So this has been something that's been very controversial to me as a man with a penis because it's bad. I just broke Jimmy, I think. I thought he was laughing. So if you're on YouTube, Tyler's gonna throw up this picture of Sneaky, who, if you don't know, Sneaky is a male League of Legends professional player and also big-time Twitch personality who likes to do cosplays of female characters. And he's very, very good at making himself look like a hot female.
Did you get debated by this? I'm assuming.
Oh no, I knew immediately who it was, but it's just I could not believe that was who that was. It broke the internet for a little while because everybody was freaking out. Like, dude, this is weird. Just the comment section on this picture was amazing because all the dudes were just like, "Is it wrong? Like, my penis doesn't know to have like whether or not to get hard or not. It's fucking weird." But that's basically where I'm at with this picture. I don't think Tyler's put it up yet. I think he's still working
Nope,
on
it's
it.
been up this whole time. It's down now.
What?
I went through. He has
Oh.
like a whole album. I went through all the photos.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah. What do my co-hosts have to say about this picture? I really don't know. Weird, man. It's weird. I don't like it.
I'd like to volunteer Tyler for this one.
What do you mean?
You always volunteer me for shit, so I want to hear your opinion first.
Sure.
I think it's great. I'm actually planning 2 gender bend cosplays that I'm doing in Chicago next month. So I actually I have a corset that I wear that kind of like fits me a little bit, and I can stuff padding in it to give me some like boobs. And I'm looking for Spanx right now to give me like a booty and stuff. Like, I think it's great. Like, I think if you can look that good, dude, that's like shout outs to like so many different people in the world. Like, you go down to Thailand and you get like the $5,000 like sex reassignment job and stuff. And sometimes you get the You get the Maria, the Renegades Maria job where it's hacked up, and sometimes you get like the Bangkok special where you don't even know like what's about to happen until there's just a dick there. Like, I mean, it's cool that you can literally like become whoever you want in this day and age if it's just like temporary, and it means great things like across the board in regards to like men and women in the first place. Like, you can like start to feel more equal. Like, we all know that, as we've talked about before. I am so hit or miss with like tit streamers on Twitch, and I know that a lot of them make more money than I would do, and I know that they're same age, and I know that it's 70% because of their assets. So I would be remiss if I never said that I wish I could just have all that and I just get a ton of money. Like, that's so freelo. But here I am, ugly as fuck, as a man with a dick. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Become Hasselhoff? No, that doesn't work in 2017. They can go online and find a million Hasselhoffs. I can't just have, like, a package cam on Twitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, if I can be a pretty girl, that'd be cool.
Jimmy, you got anything? Got anything you want to say?
I mean, yeah, I feel like it was a little shocking how much the internet reacted to it. I was just like, more on Tyler's. I was just like, it's sneaky. You let him do what he wants. He obviously got some people to do it really well.
He's got the face for it, honestly.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not for me. Like, I don't see the what I'm trying to like the whole gender bending cosplay thing. Like, I don't see the appeal and like the enjoyment. That's just different people. I would not get enjoyment even if I had like a female character that I would like that I love in like an anime show. Granted, I don't watch anime enough to really have a favorite female character or a male character for that matter. But like I don't see the appeal. I don't see like because it must be fun for people who do it. Like I just don't see it. Like some people like sports, some people don't like sports. Like I just don't see the fun in it. But yeah, it's like the fact that Sneaky can do that, like make himself look like that close, like to being a girl. Because like people who didn't know who he was, like if you showed them a picture, like quick, male or female, half of them I'm sure would say that's a chick for sure. So like clearly he's talented. I don't know if he has people that help him with it, but like if it's all him,
sure.
like dude,
with the money he has,
sure,
probably.
Yeah. So is he giving credit to those people? Because if like whoever's helping him is really fucking good at whatever they do, because he's the dude. Granted,
I mean, perhaps he does all the
making
making himself, but someone like taught him at least.
But like if Sneaky decided to dress up like that one night and like tried his hand at like just walking the streets and see what happened, like guarantee some like 40-year-old dude would pick him up because just thinking he's like a hot young chick. So I'm just saying, like, dude's talented. Like if that, then I consider that a talent. Like you can make yourself look like that. So, but it's just not something that I find interesting, entertaining. Really, I've never been a big cosplay guy, but hats off to him. He's good at it. It's just I think it's weird. But yeah, that's my stance on it. And like nothing against people who like to do it, but I just don't.
You're such a hater, Carson.
I'm
just kidding. I'm just
that's the whole, okay, yeah, I'll say that's the whole point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to be a hater. It's just like
I don't like you, but I hate you. But I don't hate you. It's just not for me.
I don't know. It's just like I didn't never thought that'd be a thing that people would, like guys especially would be like, dude, that's like I'm gonna dress up as this lady or as this chick for cosplay because it's gonna be really fun.
Dude, but, don't get me wrong. Like drag queens is.
Yeah,
there's a difference between like drag queens and they're doing that for a whole different reason.
But it's still like, I mean, I guess the idea is the same. Go ahead, Jimmy. What you're saying?
Yeah.
All I was gonna say is like, I've seen several cosplays of girls playing guy characters.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
Yeah. So same thing. Yeah. Same thing applies.
Just like let it happen. Let people be people. It's not like surprising to me. It feels more like almost like like Tyler was talking, like a mutual ground for guys. Like, you know, why can't
why can't we be?
And I think
cool. Pretty,
I think
whatever.
I think
Probably, why can't Tyler have the ass of an angel?
That's right.
You know? Dude, I wish people would look at my butt, and then I'd be like, wow, people actually like me.
Yeah.
I think clearly it's harder. I think it'd be harder for I think it'd be harder for girls to dress up and look realistically like men than it is obviously than it is for guys to look like girls.
I mean,
No,
you'd be
I've seen
surprised.
some-
Girls look
Yeah.
really well like guys pretty easily.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then you just get the girls that do the guy thing, but then they just still have their tits. So then it's like,
Kinda hard
wow,
to
I
hide
never knew
those
that I
unless
wanted to
you're, like-
bang Gibraltar dude from Witcher, whatever his name is. Geralt, whatever it is. I forget his name.
Geralt.
Yeah,
Geralt.
I never knew I wanted to bang Geralt until I saw that chick.
What does this show come to? 10 episodes in, and we're doing this.
We're discussing freedom, and that's what it comes down to. At least we
That's
we
right,
have the
yeah.
ability to do this. While in like Russia and stuff, people would get like shot in the street. You know, Japan has definitely had some weird shit come out of it, but this level of freedom that is kind of derived from like anime and stuff it's
Mhm.
great. It's good. It's like not super over the limit like some stuff, but it's like it's just you do whatever you want to do, and that's great. I'm glad to see people can do what they want.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're not highlighting the furries as much as we have to, that's good with me.
Dude, I love the furries. Like, it's not my thing, but I just love. Every time I see a furry at a con, I'm just like, dude, do you have like 6 fans in there? Do you have like speakers and LEDs? Like, do you have like a piss and urinal that you just go to in there and just never take the costume off? Like, furries are great, dude. I always see them and I give them high fives. I'm like, dude, you are doing God's work in your $700 costume.
Dude, I would never spend that much money on a cosplay.
Hey, as long as it's
I
got
would
the
have
easy
to.
access holes, I'll wear anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta have a zipper.
It's all I need.
Oh wow. Well, is it that time?
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say about Sneaky and his cosplay.
Sneaky
Um,
weeb, sneaky weeb, sneaky weeb.
Props to Sneaky because he's pretty good at it, and it's getting him attention. So
Dude, I feel like he just needs to stream like that every day, and
yeah, it would get old.
He'll make money.
It would get old. I think.
I think his YouTube video has quite
People
a bit
would
of
get bored.
views. Let me see.
I mean,
Yeah, but if
yeah,
you did it every day though,
yeah, almost like if you watch the Avengers over and over and over again.
that's blasphemy. That's different. You know it. That's fucking different, and you know it.
I feel like we went full circle here.
We did go full circle. Just like this show has gone full circle, we've gone to the beginning, and now we're back
We're now at
to
episode
the
1
end.
of the Hot Guy podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the Heart College Podcast. This is something we're going to be doing weekly, except the episode will come
Yep.
2 weeks later.
That's right.
So it's
Yeah.
still weekly. It's just not on the week that we actually record it. It's on the week that we choose to upload it. So
Hot Garbage Podcast. You never know when you're gonna get a new episode. or if
hopefully you
you're gonna
guys
get one
have.
at all.
Hopefully your April 29th is great, guys. This is our April 29th episode.
No, I'm uploading this tonight. I promise. I'm 100% getting a double dose because I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch some of these Super Smash Bros. Trailer reaction.
Dude,
watch
they're
these
so
Nintendo nerds
good.
Freak out.
Oh
I know.
my
I'm
God,
hyped. Actually,
so
I'm pretty
good.
excited to watch them.
I love watching those. I mean,
This first kid called it though. He kind of ruined it. He's like, "Oh, it's a Smash."
dude, last
So-
Smash and this Smash, I cried for both. When Smash
Wow.
4 was announcement thing came out, I cried. I was like, "Yep,
Wow.
this is it. This is all I've ever wanted in my life." And now this is all I ever wanted in my life. Part 2.
Damn, son.
Did part 1 really fill the hole?
I really like Smash 4. I just didn't commit to it as well as I should have, and I'm kind of ass. But I
So
love the
now-
community. I love the game. I have nothing against the game. I think it's great. I'm just ready for Smash 5 now. I'm like, this is it. Like, this is gonna be the one. I'm gonna actually be good this time. I'm not
Cool.
gonna be good this time.
All right, gents. Well, it is 9:58 p.m. where I'm at, so I'm calling it time of death of episode 10 of the Hawk Hours podcast. 9:58 p.m. I have been Carson K. Quinnell for Jimmy Guagdigley Reinschmidt and Tyler Astrox Katzman and all of us, our production team that we don't have here at the Hawk Hours podcast.
I'm the production team, you dick.
Exactly. We're signing off.
The fuck?
Episode 10. Make sure you listen to
Winston
episode 9.
doesn't chew the cables, and that's a service.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
We charge for that.
Someone play me off here.
I'm on Facebook, Me Myself a Cake, Twitter at The One and Only Cake, and Instagram at The One and Only Cake. Tyler is at Twitch, AZ Miss Murder, and Instagram, Neko no Otoko. I think I pronounced that right.
Yeah, underscores.
And, yeah, underscores, Neko underscore no underscore Otoko. And Jimmy is at Twitch TV /Guagdigley. This is episode 10 of the Hawk Hours podcast. Have a great week.
Bye.
friends aren't cool, and what you do is nothing to brag about, unless it's something everyone has been talking about. Oh, wish that they had. If it's branded as valuable, and if it gets a lot of looks, if your social status improves, then she might take interest in you. But that's the only reason why she would. She's not a good person, she's only cute, and this selfish, shallow piece of shit inside of her makes her ugly as sin. Time and time again, I've given her a chance. They'd almost believe that there was a human inside of her that really fucking cared. But I asked for too much, invested in a hollow, empty shell, that kinda gets filled with superficial trash. Not a soul, no.